I think the first thing that attracted me to her is what she's doing right now, which is just this big smile. She walked in the door and I looked at her and she had this huge smile and she looked at me and I was like, wow. And then we started talking and she didn't stop smiling all night.
When I first met Kent, I thought he was so handsome, so guapo. Ay, uy, mami.
No?
You blushed.
I'm probably getting that fever back again from the shot.
Oh.
Shot of love.
The one thing that
You know, kids when they're growing up, you know, in a way they're sort of told you're valued based on how well you do on reading, writing, and arithmetic. We feel like there's so much more.
We're both in education, and we've seen how the arts sometimes get set aside for other budget priorities. And we've seen firsthand what the arts and music and the visual arts can do for a human being. They give you experiences that you may have never had before. It is difficult to see that the arts have to be put aside. And we want to make sure that other children, other young adults, other adults have the opportunity to experience what the arts can bring.
instruments, I name my
Yeah, we've just seen so many young people light up when they see something for the first time or they hear something for the first time. And you know, our kid was like that. And we kept bringing them here over and over. Every summer, we'd bring them to musicals, we'd bring them to plays, we'd bring them to kids' plays and musicals. I mean, just the way it lit them up inside and the way they would talk about it afterwards. It's obviously super important. I think how we feel about the center is pretty clear. I would just ask that someone to, you know, look around and look at what the center provides, look at the enrichment it provides in so many different ways to so many different people. You know, one of the things that the center always says is the galleries are free to browse. But what the center doesn't always say is the galleries are not free to put on. You know, so somebody has to donate. The cost of tickets doesn't cover it all. It brings people together who might otherwise walk past each other on a sidewalk, for example, because they just don't look the same, act the same, etc. But you get them to some place like this, and they both like what they're looking at or listening to, and they both feel something, and then you can have that human exchange and dialogue. I mean, we've met so many people here that, you know, they're a different age, they don't look like us, act like us, talk like us, yet we've got this big thing in common here. It's just wonderful. But for me, I think what I like best is just the community. I mean, when you come here, you feel at home, you see people that you know, you see people from different walks of life that all have a common interest. And so for me, I think that's kind of what I like best.
Started coming early, mainly for the children's programs. And then we became more aware of everything the Arvada Center had to offer. The galleries, the music, the humanities, the classes. We just felt this commitment, this responsibility, this privilege to be here, to support it.
Then we put it in our will, and then we found out there was a legacy society.
It has been a tough year, and we want the Arvada Center to be here for many generations to come. Arvada Center, hay algo para todos.